You've barely touched your food. I know. I know that you had a rather long shift today. All the more reason for you to eat now, don't you think? And eat as much as you can. You need to regain all of the energy that you spent during the day. I know you. If you save it for leftovers now, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, and it'll take you hours to get back to sleep. Then you'll be exhausted tomorrow, and no one's going to be happy, least of all you. Like I said, I know you. The same thing happened just last week when you were working a late shift. You woke up in the middle of the night. I could hear your stomach growling. I waited for you to come back to bed, but you didn't. Not until 2 in the morning, 3 hours after you initially woke up. That isn't good for you, and I know you don't like the way it makes you feel. And it's completely avoidable, so just keep sitting and keep eating your food. As much as you can, okay? I know I can be a bit pushy at times, but I like to take care of you in any way that I can. Speaking of which, I know you don't want me to bring it up again, but I have seen the way that this job runs you ragged. I have seen the way that you absolutely despise getting up in the morning. I have seen the way you crumble and melt when you get home. This job is sucking the life out of you. It is tearing your soul from your body and stomping on it while you watch. It makes you so unhappy, and I hate it. I know that you don't like the idea. I know that you want to stand on your own 2 feet, and I can appreciate that, believe me. Why do you think I worked so hard to end up this way? I never wanted to rely on anyone else. I never wanted my fate to be in someone else's hands. But I also didn't want to spend so much time being miserable to make sure that I could live on my own. I know that the last time I asked, you said no. But for your sake and for mine, I need to ask again. For both of our sanities. I know that you hate this job. I know that you only took it because you needed to make ends meet. You needed a way to have everything that you need to survive. And I know that you're working extra hours because you enjoy doing things. Like any human being. You enjoy going to the movies. You enjoy getting a new game that you're interested in. And there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all, except that I have all of this money and I don't have to tear myself apart to get it. And I don't have to tear myself apart offering it to you. Yet every time I do that, you say no. Because you feel like you're using me. You feel like you're some sort of selfish asshole when you let me pay for something for you. Even when we go on dates, you insist on splitting the check. You insist on paying for yourself. And I can appreciate that, I do. I find it a little sweet that you don't want me paying for everything, but I can, and at least for a little while, I should. I live with you. We split rent, we split utilities, and I'm happy with that arrangement because it seems to satisfy you, but it doesn't have to be this way. You are killing yourself so that you can live. You're running yourself ragged, working yourself down to the bone. It's eating away at you, and I don't like it. There are dark circles under your eyes. You have this perpetual frown on your face. Your brow is always furrowed, and not in the cute way that you get when you're focusing on something you like. In the way that you get when you're stressed. I know that you don't want to rely on anyone, but you can rely on me. Now, I need to put my foot down, okay? We've been together for how long? Almost 2 years now. We've lived together for over half that time. I know that you're the one for me. I know that we've talked about it and we've fantasized about it together and we've actually come up with ideas for when it happens. I know that you are as serious about this relationship being forever as I am. I know that you want this to be forever. And if it's going to be forever, we need to be able to lean on each other for support in whatever way we can. When I'm having issues with my dad, when he messages me out of the blue and makes me fall back into that pit that I was in when I was younger, you are there to pull me toward the light. You are able to take care of me and protect me in a way that I can't protect myself. Usually I would just lock myself in my room until I felt better. And it worked for a little while. It was working, but it wasn't healthy. Now I have you. You hold me and you remind me of all of the good things I have in my life now. You remind me that I don't have to bend to anyone else's demands anymore. You remind me of that every day. And I love you so much for that and countless other things. It's my turn now. Let me pull you out of this pit. Let me take care of things while you find something that will make you happy. It doesn't even have to be something you're particularly passionate about right now. It can be something as simple as working a part-time job, doing something that gets you on your feet, something that gets you out of the house, something that just doesn't kill you like this work does. I want to take care of you. And if we're going to be forever, if this is going to be forever, you should let me. After all, we think about growing old together, sitting out on the patio, watching as the birds fly by, just enjoying the life that we have together. Just enjoying our final years on this earth. And if you keep working yourself like this, if you keep putting so much stress on yourself, especially for something that you do not love, something that you don't even like, I'll be sitting on the patio by myself. This stress will take so many years off of your life. Years that you and I could spend together. Not to mention, it is taking so much time away from us now. And it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be this way. Okay. Look at it from a different angle. Let's say that you lost your job. Let's say your company had a financial setback and had to lay some people off. You lost your job, not through any fault of your own, just because you are still the bottom of the barrel in terms of seniority. Okay? Would you let me take care of you then? I know that there are programs to help when you have lost your job through no fault of your own. But those programs, here they are absolutely ridiculous. They barely do anything. You know that. So just forget about the true logistics of that happening and just be honest with me. If that is what happened, would you let me take care of you? You would. You would. But you feel selfish doing it now. You feel selfish leaning on me now because you want to do it. You want to do it, and you feel selfish because you think I gain nothing from it. You think that you'll be using me. You think that this makes you lazy or worthless or selfish. But it doesn't. If anything, I am being selfish. I want more time with you. I want more years with you. I want to see you happy. I want so badly to see you happy every day that I am asking you to quit your job and let me take care of you. And I get to be selfish because I can and because it will be good for you. And you know it. So please, if it will help you say yes, don't think of it as doing it for you. Think of it as doing it for me. Think about how happy I'll be when I see you smiling every day. When I kiss you goodbye before you go to a job that you love. Think about how I'll tease you with a smile on my face when you want to work extra hours because you just can't put down whatever you're working on. You just want so badly to get it done because you love it so much. Think about all the energy and passion it will add to our lives if you are happy about what you're doing. Think about all the ways that it will reward us. Not just in terms of how long we can stay together on this earth, but in other ways too. You want that, don't you? And you know that I really, really want that. Let me take care of you. Let me make you happy. You know I can. So please, just say yes.